Hello.
Hi Ben, good morning. Okay, so let us 17. So, questions. Okay, so look at is this. Discuss these questions. Look at this. Discuss these questions. So what is this one?
Where's the question?
What can you say about this? Okay, first, have social media and modern technology in general created any new kinds of crime? If so, what are they? Okay, so have social media. You can write your answer in the chat box. Okay, you can think a little. So just write your answer in the chat box. Have modern technology in general created any new kinds of crime? So what are they? Think I know Ben, you can do it. I believe in you.
I don't know.
So it's hard here. Now, have they created in the news what fight crime? This is hard for you. So you know, Ben, social media and modern technology collaborate. They go with each other. Okay, they collaborated with each other. So because of the modern technology, the social media exists. Because if there's no modern technology, what will happen? Of course, there is no existence of the social media. There will be no internet, including Facebook, Instagram, Zalo, Google, YouTube, and a lot more. So there will not be online games, right? So you're playing online games. If there will be no social media, I mean modern technology, all that's possible. So I know there are many crimes created in the social media. And
Còn Dương hả? Nó
cyber
còn mẹ em nhắc chị còn mẹ đây ha.
one of that is cyber hacking. So there are many hackers, many scammers. So those are. Another is cyberbullying. So those are part of the collaboration of the social media and the modern technology. Because of these two, so these type of all the cyber crimes happening now. Okay, cyber hackers, many possible what they call that one many possible things happen with the cyber hacking. It's very hard, and a lot of people were being victim of this kind of policy. Have they created any news ways to fight the crime? Yeah, there are many. So many people also try to investigate what will be gonna do with this kind of crime. How they will gonna uh fight with all these culprits. Many people are trying to to I mean to many people are trying to investigate what's happening. Who are the culprits? Who are at the back of this war? There are many very good hackers with very good scammers roaming around because of the collaboration of modern technology and social media. Okay. So we have here different okay burglar. You know this? A person who enters building illegally in order to steal. Oh my God. One, fugitive. You know this? A person who escaped or is running away from somewhere and is trying to avoid being caught. Another is to catch a person or an animal and keep them as prisoner. Another is a thief, the crime of stealing and something from a person or a place. Fraud, crime of cheating somebody in order to get money or goods illegally. Okay, that's fraud. Okay, thief is crime of stealing. When you try to steal, that is you are a thief. Okay, fraud, crime of cheating somebody in order to get money. Like uh, I want to to get money from you. So I am trying to be you. I am trying to I am trying to copy who you are. Like example, you're a bank manager. So I'm trying to be a bank manager so that I can be a fraud and I can get money from all my okay. Okay. Capture is to catch a person. So that's capture. If I cannot catch a person, that's capture. Okay. Another thing is scam. This one. Scam is a clever and dishonest plan for making money. And the people who do this, they are the scammers. Okay, they are the scammers. Person who do this are scammers. Next one then. Okay, introducing example and information. One example of that would be like this. So when you try to introduce example, okay. So for instance, what I mean is that the kind of thing I'm talking like that. So this is information. Okay, so how I introduce. So look at this, Ben. So since we are talking here about mass media, news report, you read the news report about two kinds. First, the burger leaves is Facebook. Second, the fugitive. And please answer the question. Go, Ben.
Đi cho anh này con bán. Em nói vậy hả? Thuốc đi cho anh bán. Kêu bán. Bán hả? Không muốn không? Ủa? À, đúng. Okay.
So this one. So the burglar leaves his Facebook page on victim computer. Martin's word. The popular online social networking site Facebook helped lead to an alleged burglar arrest after he stopped to check his account on the victim computer, but forgot to log out before leaving her home to diamond rings. Oh, so the burglar leaves his Facebook page on victim's computer. Oh, he forgot to log it out. Ooh, so the popular online social networking site Facebook is so popular. So help lead to an alleged burglar arrest stop on computer. But then he forgot to log out. Oh, so that's probably the reason. So in what two different ways did Facebook help to catch criminals? First, leave the first victim house but forgot, log out the Facebook account, added a former justice and party. Okay, so this one. Okay, so because of what you have said, leaving victim's house but forgot that's literally okay, that literally burglars can get in. Log out the Facebook account. Okay, forgot to log out, but forgot to log out the Facebook account. Okay, this is it. Added a former Justice Department. Okay, what do you mean by added a justice? Former Justice Department.
I
Okay,
see it. See it right too.
say it. Okay, added a former Justice Department. It means, what do you mean by this? I understand number one. So, leave the victim's house but forgot to log out the Facebook account. Okay, so this one. So, you leave the victim's house, you get in, leave the house of the victim, but you forgot to log out your Facebook account. So, therefore, the victim will gonna try to or will gonna treat you because you forgot. Added a former Justice Department. Who is this Justice Department? It's a police. What do you mean is police? What do you mean? Okay. Second, okay. The police department maybe. Okay. Second, fugitive. Caught after updating his status on Facebook. The fugitive is the one who escaped from prison. Okay. So it is very hard. So because he was updating his status on Facebook, he was caught. Maxis Sopu was living in a dream of a fugitive abroad. Oh. Thinking back on the picture of Cochin by day, he did two things that are never good idea when you're on run from the state posting Facebook updates about how much fun having
Thì nói ba nè.
a former
Ơi,
department
hai muốn phát thì lần nữa.
of Facebook friends. Okay, this
Lần nữa.
happened. Which story does the photo belong with? Number two, it is story does the photo belong with? Number two, it's number two, paragraph number two. So paragraph number two, your answer is number two. So this paragraph number two, you said added a former
Đi xin cho boy một bài xấu hết. Đây là đây không phải hết. Tôi không biết gì.
okay. So your answer for number two is what the fugitive does. Why the fugitive was caught? Because despite okay, he is so happy, he keep on spending life, beautiful life, but then what happened then? What he did is he tried to update his Facebook, showing the authorities that
Gần dữ con. Ngồi xe xe cái nó mờ mắt sao?
he was actually having fun and he was starting to post on Facebook and he added a former Justice Department official to his Facebook friends. After that, of course, he was caught. The fugitive was caught because of the two things that he did. Okay, that's the worst mistakes that he did. He was caught. Okay, so here, look at this one. Now, Ben, so please listen to a student doing the task below. Do you agree or disagree with this opinion? Teacher Ann is telling you about this, about the number one and number two. Does he mention any of your ideas? Does he mention this student is trying to have his opinion or her opinions? So does he mention any of your ideas? You have your opinion. Okay, please.
Lesson 7G, Exercises 3 and 4.
It's certainly true that social media can cause problems for people, even if they aren't exactly crimes. So, for instance, somebody might feel very unhappy because a photograph of them is posted online without their permission. It might even get unkind comments, which is a kind of cyberbullying. I'm not sure if it's against the law, but it certainly causes a lot of unhappiness. But social media can also be used to fight against crimes, particularly when it comes to sharing information. The kind of thing I'm talking about is when somebody has a bike stolen and puts a message on Facebook or Twitter asking for help. People then share that message online, and quite often it is seen by hundreds or even thousands of people. It often has a positive result. Social media can also help reduce crime in other ways, particularly when it is used by the criminals themselves. One example of that would be when a criminal posts a photo of himself with something that he has stolen. It sounds unbelievable, but actually it happens quite often. I suppose they imagine only their friends will see it, but they're wrong. These days, the police use social media a lot when they're trying to solve crimes, because it's such an easy way to look for evidence.
Okay.
Okay? So what do you think? What do you think or what is your opinion? Do you agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, you agree. So look at the about what how social media can lead to crime and be used to fight crime. Think about that. So these two Ben, the two happening, the paragraph 1 and paragraph 2 indicated here how the social media, example the Facebook, fight crime. You know, number one, caught because you forgot to log up the victims. Second, the fugitive was he tried to post himself, which supposedly he should not do that. Okay? People posting messages, sharing information about crimes. Criminal online. So criminal posting online, try to post in online. And Facebook is so it is to okay to
220 còn 100 nữa thì em sẽ
say
file
that
ra thành phần nguyên, em phải đặt cái đằng sau, em hiểu chưa? Được.
again. What example does a student for each point?
Bắt
One
đầu nó phải vậy đó em không có
that you use introduce.
biết thì đơn số 4 con.
What phrases does he use to introduce it? This lesson. Ben, I tried to unmute you because it's very noisy. Sorry, Ben.
Lesson 7G, Exercises 3 and 4.
It's certainly true that social media can cause problems for people, even if they aren't exactly crimes. So, for instance, somebody might feel very unhappy because a photograph of them is posted online without their permission. It might even get unkind comments, which is a kind of cyberbullying. I'm not sure if it's against the law, but it certainly causes a lot of unhappiness. But social media can also be used to fight against crimes, particularly when it comes to sharing information. The kind of thing I'm talking about is when somebody has a bike stolen and puts a message on Facebook or Twitter asking for help. People then share that message online, and quite often it is seen by hundreds or even thousands of people. It often has a positive result. Social media can also help reduce crime in other ways, particularly when it is used by the criminals themselves. One example of that would be when a criminal posts a photo of himself with something that he has stolen. It sounds unbelievable, but actually it happens quite often. I suppose they imagine only their friends will see it, but they're wrong. These days, the police use social media a lot when they're trying to solve crimes, because it's such an easy way to look for evidence.
Lesson 7G, Exercises 3 and 4.
It's certainly true that social media can cause problems for people, even if they aren't exactly crimes. So, for instance, somebody might feel very unhappy because a photograph of them is posted online without their permission. It might even get unkind comments, which is a kind of cyberbullying. I'm not sure if it's against the law, but it certainly causes a lot of unhappiness. But social media can also be used to fight against crimes, particularly when it comes to sharing information. The kind of thing I'm talking about is when somebody has a bike stolen and puts a message on Facebook or Twitter asking for help. People then share that message online, and quite often it is seen by hundreds or even thousands of people. It often has a positive result. Social media can also help reduce crime in other ways, particularly when it is used by the criminals themselves. One example of that would be when a criminal posts a photo of himself with something that he has stolen. It sounds unbelievable, but actually it happens quite often. I suppose they imagine only their friends will see it, but they're wrong. These days, the police use social media a lot when they're trying to solve crimes, because it's such an easy way to look for evidence.
Okay? So please,
Wait, can we get, because I don't know what kind of problem is this.
okay.
I mean, I know what the
What
phrase is, but
students,
I don't know where to put.
what phrases? Okay, so just listen.
I don't know where to put.
Hard. Okay, let us skip this one. So this one,
Oh,
okay, and at the same. Can you think of any more points you could make in relation to the task? Look at the news report and headline below. Choose two of the prompts each and make notes and add details notes. Okay, okay, you can't on the okay. Talk about 1 minute about phones can lead to crime. 1 minute only. Victims of smartphone theft or mugging, phone-related frauds, scams, identity theft, crimes, criminal captures, using phones to report crime, call for help. So these are the different things that we can use to fight crimes and can lead us to crimes. What do you think, Ben? Give me one only. One notes or think, your point of view how we can use mobile phones in crime. One.
like using AirPods. Wait,
How?
AirPods.
Yes, how bad?
Like putting AirPod into the back of the phone
Hmm?
and then use something to hide it.
Then you prepare a second phone that you put somewhere that the thief cannot steal. And when the thief stole your phone, you can see like where the thief go by another phone.
Okay, so it could be through the airports, right? There are actually different things that we can find, or we can attract those who want to steal our phone, or we can cut them to our mobile phone. The GPS, the tracker, we can use the tracker. Okay, in our mobile phone, we can have tracker. We can use that one. Okay, so then tomorrow, ah, tomorrow, tomorrow we're gonna have class. I will see you at 8 p.m. again. Okay, Ben, continue our. We are not yet done. Okay, Ben.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Ben. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Ben.